I do believe that when you keep showing up as the person that you're wanting to be without believing it in that moment, that this still means that you're taking the necessary steps into cultivating and materializing the final results. And here's why. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shantia. If you're new here in this corner of YouTube, this is where I talk about things such as meditation, manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, self-help, journaling, crystals, things of that nature. This is a safe space for those topics. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let's get into the topic. There are two types of people: those who walk in the assumption in knowing, and those who do not. The term fake it until you make it is something that a lot of people do not agree with. I'm seeing videos going around on YouTube regarding faking it until you make it. Is it true that you cannot convince yourself that if you want something, you already are it by pretending to be it? Well, that is the term, to fake it if you do not believe. And if you constantly continue to show up as what you're wanting to be, can you actually finally become? I do believe that when you keep showing up as the person that you're wanting to be without believing it in that moment, that this still means that you're taking the necessary steps into cultivating and materializing the final results. And here's why. The law of assumption means that you have a clear vision in your head. You know what the bigger picture looks like. So subconsciously, every single day, you're taking the necessary steps that you need in order to get to that bigger picture. You do have to believe that the bigger picture can be true. If you believe that the end goal is actually true, then any steps that you take now is subconsciously fueling you to get to where you need to go. So if you believe in the end goal is the most important thing, this does require that you are completely clear on what the vision is. If you go to a restaurant and you sit down and you ask for noodles, the waiter will ask you, what type of noodles are you looking for? Noodles can be prepared in different ways. How I like my noodles are going to be different from how you like yours. You can't just expect them to take your order of noodles and come back with what exactly it is that you want. See, a lot of people are asking for happiness. What does that look like to you? This is what my issue was before I realized that having a final vision and being clear in that vision was actually assisting me in walking in the law of assumption. So what did I do? What should you do? Start with your perfect day. What does your perfect day look like to you? Journaling every morning at 8 a.m. Working out every morning at 7 a.m. This means that you cannot be working a job that's going to require you to be there when you should be working out or journaling at 7 or 8. Maybe you're not a morning person. So now the seed is planted in your subconscious. So when you apply for jobs, you're going to look at jobs that require you to be there at 8 and know that this is not going to work for you. You need to have a job that's going to require you to be there at 9 a.m. What do you like after a long days of work? Do you love taking a shower or do you love taking a bath? If you currently love taking baths, but your apartment has a shower and now you're not being able to lounge in a nice warm bath water with candles and music, when your lease is up and you're looking for new apartments, you're going to start looking at bathrooms that have a bathtub. If you love to travel with people and you want to be in a relationship, you'll start looking for people who also love to travel. Do you see how just being clear in what your perfect day looks like leads to what your overall happiness looks like? Because overall happiness isn't one thing. It's tiny little things that makes up the perfect day. So if you believe in the bigger picture, in the visualization that you will one day be president of XYZ company, you can now walk in the assumption knowing that later on that's going to be true. Even if you don't feel it right now, you know that you're taking the necessary steps subconsciously to get to the bigger picture. But this also means that you need to start working on yourself and why you do not believe that right now you already are. Because why are you doubting it? When you begin to doubt it, that's what screws up your overall manifestation. You believe that if you actually get there, can you retain the visualization? You do have to start knowing yourself and finding out why you don't deserve. This goes back to correcting your self-concept. Journal on it. Take therapy. There's no shame in talking to someone else to help you improve on how you see yourself. When I started walking in the assumption, the most pivotal thing that I learned in law of assumption is that you have to be clear in your vision. And so that's exactly what I did. I became clear in what my overall vision is and what happiness looked like to me. And then I broke it down in my day-to-day. And then I let my day-to-day lead me toward my bigger goal. And so instead of focusing on the overall picture every single day, I can now focus on the tiny little details that is my day-to-day. And more importantly, I let go. I let go, and knowing that if I did take the little tiny steps that I needed to take, that I could get to the bigger picture of where I want to be in life. A lot of people just don't know where they want to be yet. And so just start. Take the baby step on knowing what your perfect day looks like. I would love to know if you have already visualized what the bigger picture is, or if you're still working on it. Please go ahead and leave a comment below. You interact with my channel. It does boost my video in the algorithm. I also love reading other points of view as well. I look forward to speaking with you next time. Bye.